Hey there, Taurus. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of May. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's begin by using this tarot deck over here. For those of you that care to know, this is the Dreaming Way Tarot. All right, let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so something that's standing out to me is the crystal that is at the very top of this deck, which I have a lot of crystals. I place a crystal at the very top of all of my tarot decks once I place them on my table, and it's a very random process, and it's something that I do all the time, and for whatever reason today that's just really standing out. So maybe, yeah, I feel like I need to bring attention to it. What is this called? This is Christ. I never forget what this is. It will come to me. But anyways, that stone there, it's really good at extracting negative energy. So I feel like for you, my dear Taurus, in the month of May, you could really expect a whole lot of relief. I feel like presently there's like this suction going out with there's a lot of negative kind of forces and energies being sucked out of you, okay, which I feel like it's going to be a very healing kind of relieving process for you. So do expect, I'm hearing a light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps one that you have been really hoping and yearning for. Okay, let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's going to be a very beautiful spiritual gift for you that's coming from Spirit, something that was promised to you for a very long time, I'm hearing a long time ago. This was something that was promised to you. For many of you, maybe you made a wish upon a star. Something is coming through for you. A promise is being kept and is finally being fulfilled for you, my dear Taurus, this month of May. All right, I'm seeing a David star as well, which is all about protection, guys. Absolutely. Look, I'm hearing protection. I'm hearing protection. I said protection, and then just as I'm saying that, I have the devil here. So I feel like for many of you, you've been kind of something has had a hold on you, okay, for a long time. I feel like it's something that you've really had to fight back. The number 15 could be of significance for many of you. And then here we have the number 8. And as soon as I saw it, of something that is symbol that is very much associated with the strength card is the infinity sign. So the infinity sign, I feel like is very much of significance in your reading or in your life. For those of you that I'm reading for right now, the infinity sign, which is like what goes around comes around. So I feel like a lot of things that have kind of been a lot of things. Okay, you can expect a lot of things to be coming through for you. I feel like these things were kind of held back, locked away. I feel like there's been a lot of negative interference in your life, okay? People, situations, circumstances that have really kept you away, or kept things away from you. I'm hearing, but that's all an illusion, okay? Nothing has been taken away, okay? It's just kind of been delayed. But I'm hearing it's arriving for you just at the right time. We have the strength card and the devil. I'm hearing be strong. For many of you at this time, it's very important that you keep the faith, that you stay strong, and that you exert a lot of inner strength at this time. It could be a bit difficult perhaps to see that light at the end of the tunnel with this 4 of Cups. You see this woman is just kind of like, she's still wearing her PJs and she doesn't seem to notice the flowers, the sunshine all around her. So I'm hearing for many of you, you could have been stuck kind of in this depressive mindset for however long, and it's now, I'm hearing it's now a little bit difficult perhaps to see the positive that is all around you. So something it is that you can expect, my dear Taurus, for the month of May and even in the coming months is to the happiness and the joy and the positivity to increase all around you. At first, it might, not seem like a whole lot, not because it's not, but rather because you can't I don't want to say you can't see it, but because you're not allowing yourself to see it. You see how this woman is facing down? She has a big, bangs. Maybe some of you need to cut your bangs already. I know that I do, but guess what? I'm not cutting my bangs anymore. That was a huge mistake. And you know what? I've done that several times in my life. At least a handful. I could probably count the times that I cut my bangs, like 3 times or so in my life. And I'm always like super excited about it before I do it. And then once I do it, I'm like, I hate it. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? But that could certainly just be because I'm a Taurus. And, Taurus, they say, there's a rumor out there that says we don't really take well to change. So that could certainly be it. But yeah, maybe cutting hair. Some of you, okay, this is weird. Maybe there's a handful of you here that got a haircut recently and you're not happy. You're not happy with it, a short haircut. That's weird. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of like what I'm getting, my dear. I'm hearing stay strong. Okay, I feel like for those of you that I'm connecting with, you're like at this time experiencing perhaps some limitations, some restrictions in the form of negative energies that are influencing your state of mind, your emotional state. I feel like this is a reoccurring thing. In fact, I feel like it's something that you've been in for some time. Could be for certainly some sort of depression, for example, that you kind of just don't wake up one day and just kind of notice it, right? It's kind of it's like an insidious, absolutely energy that's just there, and that is not necessarily out in the open. It just kind of affects you, slowly until you're kind of, it has you, right? Until it just has you, and it's hard to break free from that. So I feel like the message here for you, Taurus, is just to be strong, okay? You need to be strong. You need to be strong. I'm hearing you're going to be getting a lot of spiritual encouragement, okay? So making the time to meditate, okay? If you're one of those people that, it's like, okay, I can't hear my spirit guides, this spirit, I'm alone, I feel alone. You need to make time to meditate. And in those moments when you feel the most alone, you need to go find somewhere to sit. You need to close your eyes and you need to breathe for like the first 10 minutes, okay? Because this is like a thing that I hear a lot with meditation is I can't get myself to meditate. Like I can't stop thinking. That is an energy. A lot of people don't realize that is an actual energy that they're having to process, anxiety. That's what people are feeling. People are so detached, numb to their feelings. They don't even recognize them. So that is actually something very normal, and it's something that you have to work through. Certainly something that I work through all the time, where sometimes I have to just breathe. Okay, breathing, taking deep breaths. I like listening to Steve Noble meditations, and something that I hear him say a lot in his meditations is the breath is the connection between spirit and matter. And that is absolutely true, guys. Simply by breathing, taking deep breaths, you are connecting with spirit in that moment, and it's a very peaceful, relaxing exercise. So get yourself just sit down and start breathing. And it might take you 10 to 15 minutes to kind of relax and clear your mind. And again, don't think you're not doing anything. A lot of people think, oh, I just wasted 10 minutes trying to meditate, or I just wasted 15 minutes trying to meditate and I didn't get anywhere. That is absolutely not true. People don't realize you are actually just processing a lot of anxiety. And anxiety is very hard to feel and sit through. You just don't want to deal with it. So getting through that anxiety, through that initial fidgety state, okay, where you're thinking about everything at once. Don't think you're not doing anything. That is actually a part of the first process of meditation, which is clearing your mind. And you're clearing your mind by sitting there and feeling that uncomfortableness, okay? So after about 15 to 20 even minutes, okay, I won't lie to you, yesterday, I was even telling my spouse about this. I had to meditate 3 times a couple of days ago, 3 times just in the morning, because I was just full of anxiety. And that is the only thing that kind of keeps me sane, it keeps me grounded, and it keeps me working, you know. And yesterday I meditate, it's not even, well, yeah, I meditated for, I think it was 50 minutes, close to an hour. But the first 30 minutes I was simply just breathing. You know, that feeling that I was just talking about where you're like, I can't stop thinking about anything, and you're just very restless. I spent 30 minutes doing that. And when you spend the most time doing it, it's when you know you are dealing with a lot of exhausting mental energy. So if I'm talking about it, I feel like you guys are dealing with that. Okay, so making the time to meditate, guys, to kind of focus your mental energy. I feel like that's very important. It's important for you to ground your mental energy this time around, to stabilize, okay, that mental energy, which entails processing that, okay, here with this Ace of Swords. I feel like that in itself is really going to help you gain a higher perspective about your present position and your circumstances, okay? Because I feel like you're missing a whole lot, my dear Taurus. You're missing a lot. There's a lot of positivity and there's a lot of great things all around you, and I feel like there's a gift, okay, right in front of your nose, right under your nose. There's a gift from spirit right under your nose, my dear, and you are not seeing it completely yet. Not because it's not there, not because it's hard to see, but because you're not allowing yourself to see it. That's what the Four of Cups talks about. So I'm seeing this cup here that's floating in the air as the gift from spirit, that you're not allowing yourself to receive. And that could be for many reasons. For many of you, it is, I feel like self-worth could certainly be one of those things. Thinking that you're not deserving, you're not worthy, you're not capable, that this possibly could not happen to you, that Four of Cups. Know that this month of May, do know that these negative forces, energies are going to be quite strong, and I feel like that's because they feel you breaking free. They feel you breaking free. For many of you, there's a particular relationship, a connection here that really has had a hold on you, okay, and has stopped you really from doing a lot of things in your life. I feel like you're fighting back, okay? And I'm hearing, and when you fight back, these dark energies, okay, they fight back, they push back twice as hard. But you have the opportunity, my dear Taurus, this month of May. I'm hearing to move, okay, whatever's blocking your view, to remove that veil and see a gift that Spirit has offered you. Is offering you. I'm hearing, but you have to accept it and take it. That's something Spirit can do for you. Please do make time to meditate this time around, Taurus. A daily meditation practice. I promise, if you would just give this a month, give it a couple of weeks, a daily meditation practice, 30 minutes every day. 30 minutes every day. Highly recommend. I never get tired of recommending Steve Nobel's YouTube channel, StevenObel, Steve Nobel. I've been doing his meditations for many years, and I can't express to you how much it is that they've helped me, and they still do. I still do them every day. He's an incredible light worker. He's truly the real thing. Many times, every time I do his meditations, I feel the energetic process happening throughout my body. For many of you, there's a lot of things that you're having to put in perspective about what it is that you have gone through, what it is that you're going through, what it is that you're feeling, and what it is that you're thinking. Because I feel like there's a lot of scattered energies in your mind, in your emotional space, that you're kind of having to put a name on and kind of see for what they are. Please do be prepared to gain a tremendous higher perspective with the World card that is really going to bring you a whole lot of peace of mind. You're finally going to be able to rest. For many of you don't even know how you don't even know this kind of peace. The World card. Look at that. Wow. And for many of you, this is the gift that Spirit is offering you. Peace of mind. That is a tremendous gift. Let me tell you, a tremendous gift. Let's see, Taurus. Let's see what else we get. By the way, this is a love reading, okay? I don't choose what comes out. Let's see. Now let's, and that could definitely be in connection to love right there. Let's see. Let's specifically ask about love. Love matters, because I feel like that beginning message was kind of like, hey, Taurus, by the way, by the way, let's see. Taurus, love, Taurus, love. Tell me about future love, or just love. Any advice, any insight as it pertains to love matters for Taurus. We have the Emperor. Okay, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a very pensive individual, guys, okay, that is quite serious. Could certainly be an Aries of significance. Wow. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you see how this Emperor there is thinking? They're thinking, and if the Emperor is thinking, it's because they want to make sure they get something right. And then here we have the Fool. And we have the Ace of Wands. And here we have this Nine of Pentacles, which I'm seeing as you. For many of you, there is an Emperor here. Again, could certainly be a fire sign of significance. Okay, I'm not sure what this is called, guys, but that's really standing out. That symbol there, maybe some of you need to look it up. That symbol right there. All right, guys, so there is a gentleman here, a masculine energy that is thinking very heavily about doing something, certainly could be a particular offer here, something that they're wanting to take action on with this Ace of Wands, but they're feeling unsure about this. So that's why they're having to really think about it. With the Fool, I feel like it's something that they're not necessarily going to have. I'm hearing all the answers, all the reassurance necessarily on. So it's something that they're really just going to have to trust themselves with. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like it has everything to do with you, perhaps an offer, something that they're thinking about doing here as it pertains to you, that it's going to influence you. For many of you, this is moving forward. When they know, I'm hearing Four of Cups, you're not necessarily perhaps ready for it, but you absolutely are. I feel like you don't even know that you're ready for it. That's interesting. Where's my phone? Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. That didn't take long, right? Just a second. There's a pause button that I have here. All right, so Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and this Four of Cups. Yeah, guys, there is a particular gentleman, a masculine energy here that is not really sure about doing something, okay? Now, for each and every one of you, this is going to be in relation, in connection to slightly different things, but it has everything to do with moving forward with something. Again, here we have the Ace of Wands, so actually taking action on. For them, it requires for them to actually do something, could even be approach you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, for others of you, and or it's presenting something to you, which could certainly be some sort of offer here. They are unsure about that. They really absolutely have no reason to be, because the Emperor's here. But they do. With the Fool, it's something that they're just going to have to kind of trust themselves with. So I feel like this Emperor is needing, like, I don't feel like they need anything, but they're thinking like they need some sort of, I'm hearing drawing board. They need other people there to help them kind of figure something out, I'm hearing. But this is something that no one is going to help them out with. It's something that they have to kind of gather from within themselves, find the answers from within. I do feel a lot of worry coming from this individual. There's a lot of worry, absolutely. And I feel like it has everything to do with them thinking, perhaps they're thinking about your reaction, and I feel like they think that you may not be open for this. For many of you, I feel like this is the gift that Spirit is presenting to you, which is right under your nose. And for many of you, you have not been able to see this blessing right in front of you. And in fact, absolutely, this is a love reading, guys. Okay, so that in the beginning, you know, we talked about this blessing that's right under your nose. That's like right there in front of you. You can't even see it because of the mental and really the emotional state that you kind of find yourself in. And for many of you, I don't feel like this is necessarily on purpose. I just feel like you're so used to being in a particular energy. And, you know, this could certainly have to do a lot with what it is that you have been through in your life, for example, which has just conditioned you a certain way, where you think like this can happen to me and this cannot, but it's not something that you're sitting there actively thinking like this will happen to me and this will not. It's not that clear. It's just feelings, beliefs that you have instilled within you very much, that are very much ingrained and a part of you. They're just kind of like a second nature in a sense, right? So 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and this 4 of Cups. Guys, I feel like this is the blessing, guys, that Spirit has already given you, okay? I feel like someone here is thinking about giving you, offering you something, moving forward, presenting you with something, and I feel like they're a bit wary because of the energy perhaps that you have put off, or that you're putting off. You see? So this individual is unsure of how it is that you're going to react. So no, this is happening presently, and for many of you, this is future energy, okay? For many of you, it's both. So that's what we have as far as love is concerned. That's something it is that you should know. There's an individual here that wants to extend themselves in some kind of way. For many of you, that could certainly be moving forward or communicating with you, offering you, doing something. And I feel like you are very much prepared to accept and to open yourself up to whatever this new or this experience is with this individual. But I'm hearing there's a particular emotional state that you've kind of been stuck in, that you've kind of gotten used to, which is used to rejecting. I'm hearing it's used to rejecting. You're used to rejecting. For many of you, again, it's kind of like an automatic thing. It's something that you just automatically do. Reject and push away. So that is something it is that you should know. This individual's like, I don't know whether I should approach them. I don't know whether I should approach them. They're not giving me any sort of hints, or yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's not necessarily a whole lot here that is telling me go for it. Right? That's why this individual is alone. There's not a whole lot that's here telling me. But I do feel like I do feel like this individual is spiritually guided. I feel like they've gotten a whole lot of signs. It's almost like there's the 7 of Cups is here. I feel like it's undeniable. So despite, you know, although this individual feels like they need, I don't even feel like they think they need more answers. I feel like they've gotten all the answers they're looking for. I feel like this individual perhaps might even be the type of person that is used to others making decisions for them, indirectly even, but they find themselves in a position where they're having to make these decisions, these choices for themselves. I do see them doing that. Certainly will be a risk, a new experience. This is a new experience for this individual. Now, again, I feel like they're unsure of whether you're going to accept this, and honestly, and they're unsure of whether you are ready. I do feel like they feel like they don't know whether you're ready for this, and I do feel like they just know. In fact, I feel like they know that you're going to might even be reject them. Absolutely. And I do feel like that might be certainly your first reaction, your first instinct to reject. But if there is a message here, advice, well, this is just advice that I want to give you, but let's just see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. Advice for Taurus. I was going to say, if there's any advice that I can give you, is open yourself up, open your eyes to see something else. There's something that you're missing here about this connection, this particular person. There's something that you're missing. And it's not because it's hard to see, but more so it's because you're not allowing yourself to see it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is the love of your life, or that this is this is not good. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all of that. All that I am here to really tell you, Taurus, is to allow yourself to see something different than what it is that you think you have already seen, or what you already know. Let's see. Advice to close the reading for my dear Taurus. We have the Ace of Swords, which goes very well with what I'm telling you. The Ace of Swords talks about like a new idea. Certainly could be a new perspective, having clarity. This is as well communication. I'm hearing this is a light bulb going off in your head. Guys, doesn't this go? I listen throughout my entire readings, guys. That's why you always hear me sometimes say, I'm hearing, because I'm actually the entire time, believe it or not, my entire reading, I'm channeling my entire reading. I never just give you advice like on what necessarily I'm thinking, something that I'm hearing, that I'm being, encouraged to kind of share with you. It's kind of like a mode that I put myself in, or that kind of automatically happens when I start doing readings. And what did I tell you was, if my advice to you, allow yourself to see something else. Allow yourself to see something else. I don't even want to say something else that's not there. I mean, it's there right in front of you, but you're just not allowing yourself to see it. And look, what card do we get? We have the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of new energy here, guys. I feel like we have a gentleman here that, is having to trust themselves in making certain decisions, taking certain actions that require for them to invest their time and their energy into, to require for them to extend themselves and to take some sort of action, something that I feel like is completely new to them. And we see that energy here with you as well, and has everything to do with your mental energy and what a certain perspective here. I'm hearing that has been provided for you, but that you're just kind of having to raise your head and see for what it is. Let's see. That is advice. Let's get an oracle card for you, my dear Taurus, to close the reading. Let's get this. I got this cup. Where did I get this cup? It says Queen Bee. I've been seeing for the past, I would say 3 weeks or so, in my meditations, I've been seeing a swarm of bees. And at first I was scared of them. I'm like, what are these things? Oh my God, they're going to bite me. That's what I thought at first. I'm like, oh, great. This is not a good sign. This is some sort of bad omen. There's a bunch of bees coming my way. And when I first saw them, I thought that they were going to sting me. And they all gathered around me. And it's like, have you seen the movie like Candyman, where he's like, that's all you see, bees all over him? That's kind of like the way that I saw myself. And then I saw the bees, all of them. I saw their little stinger, and I kind of saw them go like that. And in my meditation, I said, okay, just get ready for it. They're going to sting you. And then they didn't. They just kind of rubbed their little stinger there, and they kind of tucked it in a little bit. And then I felt this strong sense of protection. Absolutely. I feel very much protected and at peace with all these bees around me. And ever since, I see them all the time coming. Always it's unexpectedly. I never expect them, and they come and they surround me. Even when I'm going to sleep, I'm closing my eyes and I'm falling to sleep, here and there, I just see a bunch of bees coming, and they just lay all around me. And I was at the store the other day. I forgot what store was it. I can't remember, but I saw this. It says Queen Bee. And it reminded me of my visions. And I said, I need to get this. So that's the story behind that mug there. All right, so let's get a card from here, Taurus. There could be a Cancer of significance for some of you. All right, let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, Tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. If you have an Instagram, please do follow me on there. That link is down below. And I just remembered one thing, guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway here on YouTube. I had a giveaway not too long ago, and it was only happening on Instagram. Well, I want to give you guys on YouTube the opportunity to win a free 30-minute video reading with me right here on YouTube. I have not thought about this, of how it's going to happen, but what I'm thinking is this. I will probably announce the winner sometime in May. And I'm just going to go to my comments on all my videos, and I'm just going to randomly choose a person. So what do you have to do to be able to qualify? We could say to enter this giveaway, you simply have to comment on my videos. That's it. You could certainly comment more than once. Could that help you? Certainly, definitely. There's not really a particular procedure here. It's simply one day I'm just going to say this is the day that I choose someone, and I'm just going to go to a random video of mine, and I'm going to choose a particular person that I see there that commented on one of my videos, and then I'm going to announce that individual in one of the upcoming readings. So that, if you want to be a part of this giveaway that will be happening in the month of May, comment on my readings to enter, guys. All right, let's see. And that is in celebration, guys, for me reaching 100K subscribers on YouTube. I know, yay! I'm very grateful, and I'm very thankful to all of my supporters, guys, especially you, my dear Bull Gang. You've been very welcoming and very supportive of me, and I'm eternally grateful for all of you, truly. So thank you for helping me reach 100K subscribers, guys. I'm eternally grateful and thankful. All right, Taurus, let's see. Let's get an oracle card from here. I actually want to get two. Okay, so I want to get one from here, and then I want to get another one from over there. Emotions are running high. Wow. For sure, that's that energy there. Emotions are running high. So let me read this. And here it says supermoon. I don't know when the next supermoon is. Maybe that could be of significance. Okay, so let me see. Okay. 110. So 11 could be of significance. 1-1. Let me see. Supermoon 110. (111) as well. 110 and then 111. Okay, this card suggests the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. Oh my God. Wow. That's no accident. Remember I was telling you guys, it's like there's something right under your nose. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up. You may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day. So take action. Attuned to the moon, success is close. I just must trust. Additional meanings for this card. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. All right. Wow. Emotions are running high. This is something very good, guys. This is something that you are going to be incredibly happy, that is going to bring you so much joy. I dare say it's a wish being granted. Let's see. Taurus, one more card. Bull Gang, one more card. Spirit, one more card for Taurus. Happy birthday, by the way, Bull Gang. All right, this one. It says balance. Balance. All is perfect just the way it is. Own and acknowledge every part of you, and you will find the balance you are seeking. This is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.